When you see an eroded hillside, look small. Look for the answers hidden within. And you find it right there, where there happened to be a root or a stick on the contour. And you realize the answer is not large, it's not difficult, it's not far away, it's right at your feet. You apply basic physics. You stop the flow of the water with a contour stick, a line in the sand, if you will. To prevent the erosion of the sand, you go look up from the sand and you find where the sand has stopped on the backside of a stick. There it is, contour terracing. Otherwise, the hillside can quickly become eroded without having anything in its way. Right here, there is nothing there stopping the water flowing off of this hill, flowing down to the right and into the walkway. Evidence of the sand has moved over the moss. As we go down the hill, you'll see the slope becomes less severe and the moss is able to hold on. The top of the slope, the moss can hang on and form a dense cover. But then when the slope begins to become more severe, the force and the weight of the water builds up and the bottom result is erosion of sand and debris into the walkway. Imagine if that was a river. So we can't change the slope as much as we can change how we organize the slope and place small sticks to allow the water to stop, slowly sink, and then spread. And then we end up with a beautiful mossy landscape like this, where the water's been slowed down and sinks in, and the moss can stay and the grasses can grow. And we have small boulders that we can enhance and make even more beautiful, because the water sheds off of the boulder into the leaves. And the grasses build up on the underside of the tree. The leaves are captured for overwintering habitat. The water sheds off of the boulder into the leaves, keeps the water there, and the water leaches, percolates underneath and through, and nourishes the moss and the grass all the way down towards that orange cone and the landscape on the other side. So where there was a tree, the tree roots are holding the soil, but then they get exposed by the overwash from one part of the walkway to the other, and the force of the water exposes the roots. But those roots are still there, and they can be used to rebuild the ecosystem in a very small way, adding soil in the upslope of the roots to allow native grasses and mosses to thrive. The answers are all around us. We just need to take a moment to look down at our feet and realize that we can seize the day. Carpe diem. We can create a park in our own backyards, a climate action resilience park that serves as an educational demonstration in ecosystem management. Carpe diem. It's right here. And anybody can do it with a little bit of guidance some basic math and science, and of course, a whole lot of agricultural, horticultural, biological principles and sciences. I'm Peter Jensen, and this is Carpe Diem. Regenerative agroecology on display for everyone to see and everyone to do.